Good afternoon, everyone. We can start our webinar about pre-arrival preparation to HSE University in St. Petersburg. My name is Karina, and I am coordinator of admission for bachelor's program.
My name is Ksenia, and I'm graduate admissions coordinator.
My name is Eugene. I'm from the Center for International Student and Alumni.
Okay, we can start. About enrollment process. In order to be enrolled, please, you need to do some steps. First of all, you have to pass the procedure of recognition in the HSE applicant's personal account. After this, you need to upload some documents in the section Enrollment Documents. After this, we can include you in the list of admitted students at HSE University. Also, please complete Arrival to Russia section in your personal account in order to understand when you're going to come to Russia. Also, it's important to know that applicants who have citizenship of visa-free countries have to submit an entry application in the RU ID app no later than 72 hours before the entry. Now about Russian student visa. As for Russian government scholarship applicants, please pay attention that your visa invitations, namely visa referral numbers, are prepared by the Ministry of Education and Science in Russia. You can check this visa referral number on the website of the ministry by tracking your registration number and email address. Please, if you don't have visa referral number, do not plan your arrival and do not book your flight before this. Now about fee-paying places and students who will study on these places. These visas will be prepared by HSE University. So after your payment of study agreement, we will start the process of visa invitation. After your enrollment, we will send this visa invitation for you. On the day of your arrival in Russia, you need to do some necessary things. First of all, you have to inform our Visa&Migration department about your arrival. You can visit their office or just send them an email. You can see the email address on the on the slide. You need to send them scanned copies of all your passport pages. Also, scan of your migration card. In this migration card, it should be mentioned that the goal of your visit in Russia is studying. Also, you need to provide proof of payment of the state duty. It's also important. And you need to send scanned copy of registration in Russia, both sides. Now a little bit about migration registration of foreign citizens. If you are going to live in the HSE dormitories, the registration will be prepared by the HSE University. Also, you can scan the first QR code and find some deadlines for visa registration and find some documents that are required for this migration registration. If you are going to live at a private address, also please scan the second QR code and find some deadlines for visa registrations. Also, you can find some documents for this. Please pay attention that migration registration is extremely serious. Do not miss all deadlines. And about accommodation referral to the dormitories. If you are going to live at the dormitories, our accommodation department will send to you referrals via email. Official check-in starts on 27th of August, not earlier. But please, if you are not enrolled or you don't have visa yet, please do not book your flights to this date. You can come later. Also, please prepare in advance the list of documents required for check-in in the dormitories. You can see on the slide the list of these documents. Usually it is, as usual, it's passport, copy of migration card, but what is more important also is that you need to provide medical certificates. All these medical certificates you have already provided to us when you fill in the section offer of admission, if you remember this. The validity of these medical certificates is 1 year. Also, please prepare 2 photos. And if you are under 18, you need to have copies of parents' passports. Also, all documents and medical certificates, of course, must be translated into Russian language. Also, you can see on the slide the email address of our accommodation department. If you have some questions, you also can contact them.
And talking about other documents which you need to prepare before your arrival in Russia, this is the voluntary health insurance for foreign citizens. So all foreign citizens must have a medical insurance while they're staying on the territory of Russia, especially for their studying purposes. So this is how you can get VHI. So the important details which you should remember and keep in mind that the insurance has to cover at least ambulatory care, home health care, first aid, and repatriation. You can choose any insurance company with the conditions which are most suitable for you. For example, it's Rosgostrach, Reso, and so on. And you must have your VHI or at least a paid contract with an insurance company before the check-in in a dormitory. So before your arrival for the check-in in the dormitory, you should have this VHI on your hands, or at least a document which proves that you paid for this insurance with some of the company. You can also see a QR code on the slide. Following it, you can see more details on how to obtain this VHI and so on. So if you have any other questions about VHI, you can just follow the email of our department. And continuing about documents, so what you should take with you and hand to the study office of your educational program. So if you're a scholarship holder, you need to prepare a passport and a copy of your passport. Of course, all of the documents should go with Russian authorized translation. This is just like a must. Your original certificate of education, the scanned copy of your migration card or your entrance visa, 4 photos, original health certificate and other medical documents which you have prepared for the scholarship. You know what are they. And the copy of medical insurance, as I previously said. Okay, so all of these documents with their translations you bring to the study office of your program. And talking about fee-paying places, students who sign a study contract, the list of the documents a little bit shorter. So you need to bring a passport with translation, your original certificate of education, and scan copy of your migration card or visa, 4 photos, and just VHA, no other medical certificates. And please pay attention that this year fee-paying students are to sign the educational agreements in the study office of the educational program. So the study office will suggest you a date when you can come to the office to bring the documents and sign the contract. So just please wait for them to send you an email requesting you to come and visit them with the prepared documents. And so how to find the study office of your program? If you go on the website of your program, on the right will be information about the manager and the study office itself. So as you can see on the screen, there is an example of the design program. So the study office will help you with any other issues regarding studying and your educational process, for example, timetables, exams, payments, and so on. So, yeah, and please keep in mind, if you contact the study office, which we actually do not recommend before the September, just make sure that you provide your full name, your current status, and the program that you applied for. And basically, we're finished with the admission part. And if you have questions, feel free to contact our email or our social media. And I will, pass the mic to Eugene for other part of our webinar.
Thank you very much. In a few minutes, I will tell you about our department, what is our goals, who are we, and of course I want to say that we want to be your friends. During the whole period of your study here, you'll be contacting with us in case of some troubles, in case you need some help, or just want to visit some events. So it's adaptation, support, health, and safety. It's our goals actually for you here. Our team consists of 4 people. It's Olga Gaidova, Kristina Vakhrukova, Ivana Angelovska, and of course me. You can visit our website, our Telegram channel, VK channel, to check on our news, our events that we holding. Here is email for your questions. And of course, write down our name, our telephone number, because you will need it when you will arrive in Russia, because we need to prove your arrival here. So, what do we do? Basically, we help you to understand confusing processes in Russia. We help you to solve difficulties you may face, direct you towards correct resolution, resources and departments, help you to discover Russian culture, food, people, customs, and of course more. Create and share events that will connect you to other students. For example, we have Arab Culture Day, we have a lot of actually culture days, when you will discover new cultures, and of course you'll discover Russian cultures. As my colleagues already said, we have health insurance and it's obligatory, everyone should have it, and of course all the information was told before. What to bring to Russia, you may ask. Of course, you understand that you need to take your documents It's all your documents in original and copies. It's passport with visa, tickets, medical certificates, medicine if you're prescribed, and prescription, of course translated, cash. Be careful, take at least 800 euros, because it's quite complicated to transfer money to Russia. So it's better to have something in your pocket. And please, notice, Russia uses type F sockets. Please buy adapters before arriving to Russia. Here you can see location of our campuses. As you can see, we're located in almost every district of St. Petersburg, and depending on your faculty, you will study in one of our campuses. And we are located at Kantemirovskaya Street, so we'll be glad to see you here. Talking about transportation, in Russia we have, specifically in St. Petersburg, we have several options. First, you can buy подорожник. It's transport card with which you have cutted price for rides. It's 65 rubles, and if you will not have it, you will have to pay 85 rubles. Yes. So it's issued for some cost. How much? 50 rubles probably. It's a cheap one. You can top up it by special terminals in metro stations or by their website. It can be bought almost in every metro station. Other option is BSK. It's student transport card. You will have it after a month in Russia because we need to send your documents. It helps you to get this card, which will open you an opportunity to pay once and ride for a month. Actually, it's the cheapest one, and I recommend it for you. And the rarest one, probably, you will not probably use it, it's tickets. You can buy it in metro, it costs 95 rubles and can be used only for metro. Regarding to transactions, we have discovered some opportunities for you. As I already told you, it's quite complicated to transfer money to Russian banks, but still we have some options. First is T-Bank. T-Bank have some IBAN system which helps to transfer money to it from other countries. But of course, first of all, you need to check your website whether whether they works with T-Bank. Another option is OTP Bank. They have OTP Supreme card, which costs 2,800 rubles per month, and it have connection with SWIFT system, so you can easily transfer money to this card. And other option, the third one, is crypto transfers. I'm sure that you will read it before you arrive in Russia, because money is very important thing for you. And please notice that it's just recommendation. It's not marketing and something. And how to get SIM card in Russia? Probably you will face some troubles with it, because right now it's not as easy as it was before. To get a SIM card, first you need to get your SNILs. With these SNILs and your passport, an original passport, and of course notarized translation of your passport, you need to go to bank. We will send you addresses of banks which you can visit. There you need to pass your biometry, register it. After it, you will have approval of your gosuslugi account, and with all these documents you need to go to operators and buy yourself a SIM card. Probably it will take you a few days to get SIM card in Russia. What do we have in our campuses? We have a lot of libraries, gyms, cafes and canteens in almost every campus, coworkings and recreations. So we're sure that during your period of studying here, you will not face any troubles with finding some cozy location. What we offer? We offer active student life. We have a lot of tourist activities. We have speaking club, sailing club, music club, sport club, art club, board games club, debate clubs, cybersport clubs, movie clubs, and voluntary corps. You can join any of it if you want to advance your experience in Russia. According to Accommodation, we have a lot of different dormitories where you can stay. There we have laundry rooms, stoves, fridges, sinks, microwave ovens, beds, of course, blankets, study rooms, recreation spaces, free Wi-Fi and cable internet, and of course it's secured. Security is there for 24/7 and controlled access. So, yeah. For complete HSE student experience, you can visit our freshman handbook, which will help you to understand some difficult processes in Russia in HSE, specifically student discounts and loyalty programs, our student clubs, and the career opportunities that we have in HSE. We have several student organizations. It's Association of International Students and ISO HSE. So, International Student Union. Their goal is to create events for you, to entertain you. They usually do some tour to other cities, karaoke nights, tandem meetings, workshops, visits to animal shelters. And they provide you with buddy program. Buddy is the ones who will help you with your arrival in Russia. They will meet you after your arrival and help to check in at the dorm. They show you around the city, dormitory, and academy buildings. They will help you to get a local SIM card and a transportation card. They will play a role of interpreters for you and will answer your possible questions and give local insights into life in St. Petersburg. But please, notice that they are not paid. They should not be with you 24/7. They have their own space, so we also have Association of International Students, which will provide you with, of course, events and ACE tutors. Who are ACE tutors? They are second-year students who will help you to understand academic processes. They will explain you about your academic programs, about opportunities you will have on your program, etc. So, here you can see some examples of events that we're hosting, such as Cultures Day, African Festival, which is great actually. We have a lot of African people there, a lot of dances, food, some cultural insights. Of course, we were waiting for you to share your cultures with us, and we, of course, will help you to understand ours. So, again, our contacts. So, thank you very much for your attention, and I guess that's it for today's webinar.
Thank you very much for your attention. The webinar will be recorded, and the record will be available on our YouTube channel. And can we see the questions or not?
One question about SNILS.
Okay.
If I already did my SNILS in Moscow, do I need to do it again in St. Petersburg?
No, you don't need. SNILS will be kind of passport for you, which you can use in any organization. So it is issued only once.
Okay, so yes, sorry about that. We have to switch to another platform, and as far as we understand, their opportunity for your questions for the chat is not quite available. Okay, so whether you have any questions, please contact us or the Student Support Department. And yes, thank you very much for joining us today, and have a nice day, and we will see you in St. Petersburg.